Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a fun one. So it's currently the 10th of April. I've already filmed some clips for this. We're going to go through like the whole month of April. You're going to spend doing some bookishy things with me. So far I've been to Waterstones and had a little wander around. I filmed a Kindle redecorating. We have a very exciting event for Lauren Roberts' new book Fearless comes at the end of the month, which we're going to do, and maybe we can look at updating some trackers and stuff like that as well, and I can go through kind of how I'm getting on with my series and stuff. So it's a very fun bookish video. I think the main thing obviously is the Lauren Roberts Fearless tour at the end of the month, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy the video. I will let you come along for the ride as we go, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, as part of this bookish video, I want to, basically, the stickers on my Kindle were really annoying me because every time I would pick it up, they would slide down. So my plan of action is, I took them out whilst I was reading Fearless because I was literally reading all day and they just kept bugging me and looking at it at the back. So my plan of action is to blue tack the stickers. I don't want to stick them down because obviously then they're stuck there when they're a pain to peel. So what I'm gonna do, I need to clean my Kindle case because it is disgusting. That is vile. So I'm gonna give that a bit of a clean and clean probably the back of my Kindle as well, just give it a wipe over, and then look at rearranging these stickers and placing them, and then I'm gonna blue tack them down. Hopefully that will then help keep them in place and keep my Kindle looking cute, basically. So so seems to be more stuck on. I mean, it's annoying because it now means that it's not overly flat, but I thought I'd talk you through it. I think it's not nicer. I need to get some better, or not better stickers. These are cute stickers, but I just bought like a bumper pack on Amazon. So I'm thinking maybe of having a look on Etsy because I got these when I first got my Kindle, so I wasn't like massively reading. So I think I might try and find some now that are accustomed to my taste, because I was looking at this book stack down here and I didn't realise it's actually got names on, and I've not read any of the books. So let me go through them with you. So I've got Books Are Magical, and then I've obviously got the Burn book from Mean Girls, then Read More Books, and then a little love heart with books in it. I've got Go Away, I'm Reading, which I think is really, really cute. I do think that that blue messes with the pink vibes. And then I've obviously got bags with 2 ghosts, little ghosties, and then the little book stack, which you've got Circe or Cirque, however you say it, Pride and Prejudice, Little Women, and To All the Boys I Loved Before. I've watched the film, but I've never read the book. So I'm hoping this will just kind of keep them in place a bit more. I feel like this looks a lot cuter than, like I said, they were all kind of slipping down, and it was just bugging me. Every time I'd pick it up, it would all slip down, so that was annoying. But I mean, I don't quite know how to clean my Kindle case, because you can't really it doesn't pick it up in this light, but it's still really dirty. I definitely want to just move this one over a touch because it looks really lopsided. That's better. I just moved this blue one over a tiny weeny bit. Oh, but then it's covered by the ghosties. I've then moved them slightly to the side. I think that's better. I think that's going to be the best it's going to be. But like I say, I think I'm going to pre-order some, or not pre-order, but order some stickers now that go with some of the books that I love. So if you know any good small businesses, please comment them down below, because that would be great. Get some recommendations. Yeah, that's my Kindle now all covered and looking pretty again. As part of our Bookish video, I thought I would film my April Indecent Book Club book box. I have already opened it because I opened it to react to a reel for my reel on my Instagram, but I will show you guys as well. Obviously, I have opened this quite late, so it's currently the 13th of April, and I feel like this book got delivered on like the 9th, and so a lot of the girls in the group chat that I'm in, because full disclaimer, I'm a rep for the box, so I get a slight discount, but obviously all my views are completely my own, and a lot of the girls in the group chat have already opened theirs and were talking about it. So I did know the name of the book, but I knew nothing else. So I knew the name and I'd seen brief pictures of the cover, but I knew absolutely nothing else. So the box came, and in it came in like a little evidence bag. So it's a romance book, but it's a thriller take on a romance book. So in a little evidence bag came a little detective's notebook with the male main character's name on the front, a coffee and some love hearts, and then the book, and then also in that came a confidential envelope, which you're not allowed to open up until the end of the book. So that's exciting. I feel like this book is maybe the start of a series as well, so that's exciting. And then wrapped up in with the book, you got a Indecent Bookmark April bookmark, and on the back it's got a little message, I think from the serial killer in the book. And then we've got actual pictures, so I'm going to show you the backs of these first. They're actual Fujifilm pictures, so like no expense spared. I thought these were postcards, but no, they're real pictures. To me, that's just incredible. I thought there's no way, because she sends out quite a lot of these boxes, like that must be so expensive. So you've got the female main character Serena and the male main character Matteo, and then the book is Cryptic Pursuit by J.T. Philpott, I think. I think I butchered the name on the reel as well. But this is following Serena, who, by the sounds of it, someone in her life is gone and has been killed, and now his killer haunts her, stalks her, and it's just punishing her with lots of victims that she can't handle. Putting an end to his games at the moment. She should have put an end to her games the moment she first laid her eyes on him, but now she's been given a second shot of redemption at the Major Crimes Unit in Greenwich, but nothing could have prepared her to go face to face with someone from her past, and he doesn't remember her. And then Matteo he's tirelessly busting his ass to get where he wanted to be as a detective inspector, but it ended up costing him the woman that he thought he wanted, and no one can now fulfill that position until she came, which is Serena. She's the chief's daughter, but something about her seems familiar. She irritates him to his core, but yet he desires her the most. With a serial killer lurking closer, her life becomes in danger. Overstepping boundaries has always been easy for him to do, but to save her, I'd do anything. I want to start this book right now, right this second. Look at the plot on this book. The text in the book as well is just gorgeously formatted, and you've got really short chapters, so that's really good. And obviously it's a thriller romance. There's content warnings, which check them out if that's something that you need to be worried about. I will have a read through the content warnings myself, but I'm generally okay. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm so excited to get into this. Obviously, if I end up reading it in April, I might include it a little bit in this vlog as well. I think that'd be quite nice to do, just maybe giving updates as well. But I am currently in the middle of few other different books, so I feel like I need to get them done first and prioritize on my TBR, because I've got a few more books to read for videos first, and then I think this will probably be one of the first books I get into. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked that little section. I will try and remember to include my book box in at least one of my videos a month, so yeah, enjoy. I'm sorry, I'm literally just sat and it's a very film setup-y position. It's because I've just filmed my physical TBR video. But I needed to, as we're doing bookish stuff this month, I thought I need to give you a little haul. I was going to save all my books I bought until the end of the month and give you one haul, but I feel like if there's any books that I get as we go, I can include them just in like little snippets throughout the video, and it's really real time. You'll see kind of when I buy them, but I don't plan on buying any more. I've been really good when I go into bookshops and not really picking them up. If I go into charity shops, I will just look for the books that I need in series. So because that's obviously my goal this year, is to get through series. So I have picked up 2 books though. Neither of them are in series, so I'm doing well. But I went back home and my mum bought me both of them actually. One was from her work and one was from The Works, which is a cheap store for us. And that's got a story with it, so I will tell you that. So the one from her work was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This is a book that I've heard so much about. I've had good things, I've had bad things, I've just heard loads about it. The font in it is massive. The way it's written is just apparently meant to be really good for a reading slump. And so I thought, you know what, after hearing so much, I want to get into this story and just see what it's about. I don't really know what it's about. On the back it just says, we are liars, we are beautiful and privileged, we are cracked and broken. A tale of love and romance, a tale of tragedy. Which are lies, which is truth, you decide. I've had mixed opinions, and so I thought I need to read this one. And then the other one that I picked up is Dead Man's Shoes by Marion Todd. I say I picked this up, my brother actually picked this one for me. We were in the works and my mum said, is there a book that you would like? And I was like, not really. I'm trying to be, like I've said to you guys, I'm trying to be good, trying not to pick up books. And my brother was like, can I pick a book for you? And I said, yeah. And he just liked the title. That was it. Luckily, I like thriller and crime books, so that for me was fine. I then asked him, can I at least read the back? He said no. So this will be coming in a reading vlog, I think, probably in a couple of months' time. I will read this book as kind of my brother chose my read for me. Let's see how he did. But yeah, so I don't even know what it's about. I'm guessing it's thriller. I will probably see that it's thriller when I look on Goodreads, but other than that, that's the new book. So let's pop these onto the TBR cart. This one goes down here. So yes, I will now pass you on to me in about 3 seconds once I move my camera, and we're gonna do a little clothing / shopping haul because it's not bookish, but I thought it would be fun. So this is not bookish at all, but I have been home recently and I go on holiday very soon. So with that, I needed to buy some like summery clothes, and I just thought, do you know what, I love watching, I'm just really nosy. I love seeing what people have bought in shops and stuff like that, and especially around this time I like some good inspiration, so I thought I would show you just some cute holiday bits. If you're not interested, then you can skip on to the next bit. I'm not sure what will be coming next. I mean, we've had a bit of a choco video so far, so that's interesting, but yeah, if you're not interested, skip on. I'm sorry as well for my suitcase in the background. I've literally just walked in from being back at my parents' house, and so I'm filming a few videos while I've still got sunlight, and then I'm gonna get unpacked and get ready for bed, ready for work tomorrow. Fun. But right, okay, so this was a big haul. I don't normally spend this much money shopping, but I've not long done a wardrobe clear out, and so I needed a few new bits and just wanted some like nice t-shirts and a couple of dresses. So let me show you what I got. So I've got this cute little green like peplum top. This is all from Primark, by the way. I know it's not best to shop in there, but I'm a student. Kind of how I justified it. I'm a student, and also summer clothes for me are not clothes that I tend to rewear a lot because I just don't like how I look in summer clothes. And I just needed some staples. I got these linen trousers. I've got like a nice little string waist because I don't know if any of you guys experience it as well, but I am somewhat of a gym girly and I have a rather large glutes and hips, but a kind of a smaller waist. And it's not only just being a gym girl, that's kind of my body shape as well. That's where if I ever put any weight on, it goes straight to like my bum and my legs. And so finding trousers and jeans for me is an absolute nightmare because I need them big enough so that they get up past my bum and my legs and they fit there. But then I also need the waist small enough to actually fit me, and it's proven impossible. So with like tracky bottoms and stuff, I have to make sure that I get them nice and big, but that they've got a string. And then Hollister, I've recently found do some nice jeans which I can fit into. So that's that. I also bought these cute little like linen-y shorts. Again, just real cute summery bits. I mean, I did buy this dress, I need to return it. I showed my friend and she was just like, I just don't think it suits you. I think it's nice, but the sleeves just don't sit right on me. So it's this dress. dress. It's just, the more I look at it, the more I don't like the pattern. I love the shape, I love the style. I love it when they're kind of fitted on the top and then they go out like that proper baby doll style. So I need to return that one and try and not replace it. I just need to return it. Then I did get this dress though, which I absolutely love. It is stunning. Let me turn this light on. I don't think that's really done much, but it's a little bit better. The sun is slowly going, so it does do up at the back and I can cinch it right in. So it does up at the back and it's got a little bow at the back and it goes out. I would try some of this on for you guys, but I just, like I say, I'm not a clothing fashion channel. So if there is any that you would like to see me try on or see, comment it down below. And if not, then head over to my Instagram, because I would have already been on holiday by the time this video has been posted. Would I? Or is this video being posted while I'm away? It might be being posted while I'm away, or I've already been. And so I'm sure you'll see pictures of me in most of this while I'm away, because that's what I bought it for. This top was not for going away in, but I just thought it was too cute not to get. It's this long sleeve kind of tie up number at the front. Obviously you could wear, I wore it without anything on underneath, and felt absolutely comfortable in that. But I am part of the Itty Bitty Titty committee, and so we don't have a lot there in that sense. However, I think as well, if I was going to, I could wear it to work with like a little vest top underneath and it would be absolutely fine and it would look fine. Then I picked up these pajamas, which I'm purposefully not going to wear until I go away. So then they're going to be a real cutesy like holiday PJs. So I've got a few holidays coming up, and so I'm going to try and keep them nice for just the holidays for now. And then obviously when I get back from my holidays, I will wear them. But I don't know what it is. I like having pajamas for certain settings. So I know a couple of years ago I went into hospital for surgery. It was routine surgery and I got hospital pajamas, and I just wanted some holiday pajamas this time. Then I picked up this top, which is actually a day top in the same pattern as the pajamas. And the frill on this sleeve is just stunning. Then I picked up, you cannot go into Primark without picking up some sort of underwear. I mean, I think some people can, I can't, so I picked up just some packs of underwear, which is just essentials. I need to try these on before I return the dress to make sure they fit. Picked up these really cute pink sandals. I just thought really cute for during the day, a little bit better than just wearing flip-flops. And then for more in the evening time, these were on sale actually. I didn't realise it at the time, so I just picked them up and then they were on sale. Again, need to check these fit, but cute little like white sandals as well. Rather than wearing, so I've got white heels and I tend to wear them a lot, but rather than, if I didn't want to wear heels, these are flat but elevated. So I thought they would be quite nice as well, and they feel really comfy. Then I also picked up some denim shorts. These guys tie in with a string as well on the waist, which will help with kind of my waist to leg problem. I'm just not sure if I'm a fan. So I'm going to try them on again with a cute top, because obviously when you try them on in the changing rooms, I wouldn't try them on with like an outfit that I would have worn. So I'll try them on again, see if I can style them, and if not, I will return them. Then I also picked up some Carmex, because I have an absolute love for the original Carmex, and recently all I've been able to find is the like scented ones. So I've got some strawberry ones and some passion fruit ones at the moment, and I just don't like them. I don't like how they apply. I don't think they apply that nicely or as nice as the originals, and I just love the original ones. And so I thought if I pick up a few, then I've got a few. I seem to have Carmex everywhere you look. I've got one in probably every single one of my bags. I've got one I think in about 5 different places in my room, one in my car. My friends who know me in real life will know that I literally have Carmex with me all the time. And then lastly in Primark, I picked up a little power bank. I thought that'd be really good for the airport and the plane. My first holiday I'm traveling on I'm going by myself, and so I thought it's definitely going to need this to make sure that my phone lasts the journey and like the coach ride and stuff like that. So I thought I'd take that. And in Greece as well, I'm going with my family, but I'm so used to when we go on holiday to Spain, we hire a car. So by the time we get there, me and my brother are like the first ones to go. Can we whack our phones on charge while we're driving from the airport to the apartment? And so this year I was like, oh, we're not going to have that luxury. So I picked up a power bank, and then some miscellaneous bits. I got a new running belt. My mum bought this for me she works in a charity shop, so she picked that up for me, and I need to take my other one home to my dad. Although saying that looks massive now. I'm sure it'll fit. And then I also picked up some fun things. I picked up some washing up liquid from Tesco's, because I bought the Lidl Zone one recently and it's absolutely shocking. So let me know what I can do with some washing washing up liquid that I won't use for washing up. I don't know whether just to use that one in the mornings for like my breakfast cereal bowl, because I don't really need like the bubbles for that, because it's not that bad. I find as soon as I put anything greasy in there in the evenings to wash up, the bubbles disappear. And then I bought some Wilko cleaning wipes because again, I use these all the time and love them. So I know there's a few cleaning bits as well in there, but I just thought, why not include this in a vlog, because I love seeing what other people buy as well. So yeah, like I said at the start, I don't know what's coming next. I can imagine it might be some sort of, maybe some reading update or something like that. Or maybe now it is just going to be the Lauren Roberts event, because that's next Monday, I think. I think that's a week from today. And I have quite a busy week this week with work. And then I'm filming a 24-hour readathon on the weekend, which you'll see next month at some point. So yeah. We'll find out together what's next. Honestly, guys, if you could see the sun, I'll see if I can show you a little bit of the sunburn. So underneath of my dresses, look at that. So I went on a tanning bed. Oh, Saturday, it's now Monday, and I am like severely burnt. I've been to see a couple of doctors today about it, or spoken to a few doctors or pharmacists today about it, because as you can see, it's not well. It's not great. I'm not vibing with it, but obviously, I'm checking in with you guys, which means one thing and one thing only. It is an evening with Lauren Roberts time. So even though the sheer like thought of wearing clothes all day has made me feel like, and when I say clothes, I mean actual clothes, because I have been out a few times today, and when I say I looked an absolute mess, I mean it. I genuinely, honestly, at one point my best friend just laughed at me. She literally, I was on FaceTime to her because she unfortunately wasn't feeling very well today either, and she just sat there and laughed at me for what I was wearing. Like, I think Adam Sandler, but think Adam Sandler like just next level slop. So yeah, I've been really struggling today with that, and it's now Lauren Roberts evening, so I thought I'm gonna have to put something on kind of light and airy, but yeah, it's just not fun. But I'm so excited to go to this. There was one point today where I was a bit worried, kind of, if this gets any worse throughout the day, I won't be able to go. And to be honest, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but I find that when I don't go to work, even though, so at the moment I'm on agency, so kind of I can pick and choose which days I work. So even though I'm doing that, and I just rang up this morning and said I'm not available, but because I've chosen not to go to work today, and I've said to them that I'm too unwell to go to work, then I feel bad going out this evening. But obviously this is a pre-booked event and it's not something I can do again. I'm just gonna kind of try and roll with it. I know I sound really like down about it. It's just purely because of the pain, but I am very excited to go, and we get an exclusive edition of the book. I paid slightly extra. I don't know whether it's an exclusive edition or whether it's just the Waterstones edition, but either way, it's stunning. And yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to go. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm a little bit anxious because I'm going on my own. So like, I feel like that topped with my sunburn is not helping the vibes, but I'm hoping to get some content for you guys. I mean, it's a Bookish event, so I'm going to be there with like obviously other Bookish people. I'm hoping maybe I might bump into a few like sweet girls or whatever, just that I can chat to while I'm there. But like I said, I'm not really sure what to expect. It's going to be very exciting. Just got on like just a black flowy dress because I needed something that had minimal touching me. My shorts that I've got on underneath are very, very soft. It's this bit up here, which is ribbed, that's irritating. But I think we're there for about an hour. So realistically, in the long run, it's not that long. So I need to just get some final finishes done in terms of getting ready, and then I'll try and get some clips. But if I fail, I'm very sorry, but I will check back in afterwards, show you the book and give you a rundown. But I'm hoping I can get some clips while we're there of Lauren Roberts herself. Let's go.
Roberts! Lauren Roberts!
I just saw her, obviously, but then it felt right to hug her.
Right, we've been yapping this whole time, so.
How are you?
Good. Genre and explore some more things in the world, which I'm so excited about. I have so many thoughts, and I've been like sworn to secrecy at the moment, but there is a lot more to come. I can always promise more tension and banter and a little bit of torture. You know, I love fantasy. Like, I fell in love with it in my like later teen years because I loved that there was romance and like all this. Oh, it's just so swoony. But growing up a little bit more, I really enjoy literary fiction and the style of writing. It's so lyrical, and the prose is like super colorful. And someone that I always recommend is Olivia Blake. Obsessed with her writing style. She wrote Atlas 6 and In Love with You in the Ether. She's just phenomenal. Like, she has this way of, it's almost like a literary fiction style of writing, but in a fantastical world. So she adds in, you know, there's vampires and there's ghosts, but the way that she writes it is so beautiful. And another author who does something similarly is V.E. Schwab, who is just fantastic. And she always hated them and like kind of put them in a box of like being these terrible people. And she meets Lenny, and like he has a bigger purpose too than like just being this guard. Kiss was supposed to be in the pond, like the little pool scene.
Yeah,
Towards like the very end of Reckless. That was what it was supposed to be.
What a gem she is. I'm gonna get home and then I can tell you a bit more about the event, but honestly it was incredible. And just like that, it's as if no time has passed, but yet I've been to a whole event. I have been in the same room as Lauren Roberts. Honestly, words cannot explain how fun tonight was. It was just, I always put this bow in wrong. It was just such cute vibes. Like, Lauren Roberts herself is an absolute gem. Honestly, I laughed and just had such a silly, fun time, and the event was just so well organised. So I paid for a signed book and obviously entry into the event. And so I walk in, you get a signed book, and then you can go up and like help yourself to what was the other word? Bookmarks and stickers. So I picked myself up one and my best friend one, and then I was running slightly late. Not by much. I think I rocked up at about 7:28 and it started at 7:30, so I was literally bang on time. So I went upstairs, but all of the kind of floor seats were taken, so they sent us up to the balcony, which meant I honestly would argue that those seats were better because I could like look out on everyone, and it was so cute and such a nice vibe. I hope you've kind of got that from the clips, that it was just such a lovely vibe and it was so nice. I got talking to some girls that were sat behind me, talking about obviously the books and how they hadn't read the third one, and they were so hoping that there was no spoilers because obviously they haven't. And I was sure it's a release tour, so there won't be any spoilers, and there weren't. So that was really, really good. But yeah, I mean, it was so nice just to hear Lauren Roberts' thoughts and how she kind of took on the writing and how she kind of came about these books. And like just understand where she's come from within the story. It's interesting to know that there are more novellas on the way. I'm so excited. I just don't want to leave this world. And also from a lot of what she was saying, we won't get any more from like Pie and Caden, oh my gosh, Kai and Caden. But there might be more book within the world that is Ilya, but just kind of from different cities maybe. So we might hear maybe from one of the other cities and stuff. So I feel like that gives is it Sarah J Maas that does that? Where it's kind of within the same realm, but not the same city or the same country. So that sounds so exciting. And yeah, it was just such a lovely, lovely event. Like I say, I got a signed book, I got a bookmark and a sticker, and we obviously got to listen to Lauren Roberts and her thoughts, and she just sounds like such a lovely person. Like, she is one of those people I'm like, I want to be your friend because you just sound so lush. So I'm gonna quickly get the book and everything and I'll show it to you. So if you've seen the reel on my channel, you would have already seen this, but I got my man finally on the Fearless book, which obviously is the Waterstones edition. So we've got the gorgeous silver foiling on it. You can't really see it, but obviously it says Fearless. And then I won't show that because it's not a spoiler, but I just feel bad showing it. And then obviously we've got the reverse dust jacket, which is just incredible. And then pink sprayed edges, plus a little bookmark of just the Fearless release, and then a Team Kai sticker, which I'm tempted to kind of cut around nicer and try and fit on my Kindle somewhere, so that'll be exciting. And then obviously you've got the pink map inside. This is now my most prized possession. Incredible. I'm just in love. I'm genuinely so in love with this. I don't think, any signed books, but this is just incredible. I'm in awe of the fact that I've got this in my hands and I own this, and I was in the same room as her, and just knowing that she's only 22. She honestly said that she was only 22 at one point, and I nearly cried because obviously I'm 26 and I just feel like she's so successful at 22, and here I am questioning what I want to do at 26. But you know, everyone moves at their own pace and that's what matters. But what an evening. I feel like I've just rambled and I don't really know what to say because it was just incredible. But with that, I'm gonna end this video off here because I feel this is kind of the main thing that I wanted to include in this video. And so I would like to say thank you so much for watching, sticking through. I know we've had some really random bits in here. Obviously we've had a mini book haul, we've had some roller skating, we've had some clothes shopping, we've had Kindle organising, all sorts. But yeah, my book unboxing. It's just been a bit of a bitty vlog, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. I really enjoy kind of watching bookish videos, and I fear I don't do a lot of bookish things in like a week or whatever, so I feel spreading it out across a month's been really lovely. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment a crown emoji down below for Fearless. I'm still in shock. And subscribe to see more content. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye.